The celebrities who support Blake Lively against Justin Baldoni are pretty surprising. From Amber Heard to Amy Schumer, plenty of Hollywood mainstays are lining up in support of Blake.
Lively's famous friends and family now showing support, including her Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants co-stars.
The It Ends With Us drama is back and headed to court.
We take it very, very seriously.
Amber Heard, no stranger to high-profile legal stuff, has publicly expressed her support for Blake Lively amid the It Ends With Us lawsuit against Justin Baldoni.
Amber Heard is coming to Blake Lively's defense after the Gossip Girl alum filed a legal complaint against Justin Baldoni.
After news broke that Baldoni had hired the same PR team that worked with Johnny Depp during his infamous feud with Amber Heard spoke out in a statement to NBC News on December 23, 2024. Social media is the absolute personification of the classic saying, "A lie travels halfway around the world before truth can get its boots on." Amber wrote, "I saw this firsthand and up close. It's as horrifying as it is destructive."
As she tells, "I saw this firsthand and up close. It's as horrifying as it is destructive."
Amber's words reflect her own experience during the tumultuous defamation trial with her ex-husband, Johnny Depp, who in 2022 won a defamation suit against her and was awarded $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages. The trial dominated headlines and social media, with Amber Heard enduring an intense wave of public scrutiny and online backlash, as you all know, I'm sure. Whitney Cummings. Whitney Cummings didn't just pick a side in the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni drama, she unleashed a full-scale roast on TikTok, holding nothing back. In her scathing takedown, Whitney called out Justin for allegedly using his public persona as a feminist ally to cover questionable behavior. "I don't like when guys, especially symmetrical ones, try to get points for being like a feminist or like an ally," Whitney quipped at the start of the video. "When guys fight for women's rights, it's how they get to bed." The comedian's biting humor didn't stop there. She accused Justin of embodying what she dubbed big charity energy, insinuating that his visible support for various causes might be more about appearances than genuine commitment. Whitney even took a jab at Justin's work as an author, mocking his young adult self-help book, Boys Will Be Human, a get-real, gut-check guide to becoming the strongest, kindest, bravest person you can be. What a mouthful for a book. "This is like a sociopath's idea of what the world needs," she said with a straight face while holding up a photo of the book. Whitney wrapped up her takedown by imagining Justin's future apology, predicting he'd blame it all on internalized misogyny, being too sensitive, and being in ketosis. Her sharp wit and no-holds-barred approach resonated with fans, many of whom praised her for tackling a serious issue with her signature comedic flair. Gwyneth Paltrow may not have made a grand statement, but her subtle show of support for Blake Lively spoke volumes. Shortly after the lawsuit made headlines, Gwyneth shared Blake's Blake Brown hair care brand on her Instagram stories, writing, "Just added to my Christmas wish list," on December 20th. While some might brush this off as a simple product endorsement, fans were quick to connect the dots. The timing of the post was no coincidence, with many interpreting it as Gwyneth's quiet way of standing with Blake amidst the storm. Gwyneth Paltrow has long been a champion of women in Hollywood, and this thoughtful gesture didn't go unnoticed. Colleen Hoover. Colleen Hoover, author of the It Ends With Us novel, was the first major name to publicly support Blake. On December 21st, Colleen posted a heartfelt message to Instagram stories. "Blake Lively, you have been nothing but honest, kind, supportive, and patient since the day we met. Thank you for being exactly the human that you are. Never change, never wilt." But Colleen didn't stop there. Just one day later, she reposted a powerful statement from Blake's Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants co-stars, adding her own lengthy caption to express her admiration for Blake's strength. Blake herself acknowledged Colleen's unwavering support by liking the post. As the author behind the story at the center of this legal firestorm, Colleen's vocal backing of Blake carries a lot of weight and shows just how much respect she has for the actress. Robin Lively. Blake's older sister, Robin Lively, has always been one of her fiercest advocates, and this time was no different. On December 21st, Robin took to Instagram to demand justice for her sister, sharing a link to the New York Times article detailing Blake's accusations against Justin Baldoni. Robin's message was a clear and resounding call for accountability, and fans were quick to rally behind her. As a fellow actress, Robin knows all too well the challenges women face in the industry, and her outspoken support for Blake proves that family will always come first. Bart Johnson. Bart Johnson, Robin's husband and Blake's brother-in-law, didn't hold back when it came to defending Blake. On December 21st, Bart took to Instagram to comment on the New York Times post about the lawsuit, writing, "Her complaints were filed during the filming, on record long before the public conflict. The cast unfollowed him for a reason." Bart didn't sugarcoat his feelings about Justin, referring to him as a fraud in a second post shared on X, formerly Twitter, on December 23rd. "He puts on the costume of a hero, man bun and all," Bart wrote, slamming Justin's Man Enough podcast as theater full of faux humility. In his Instagram comments, Bart also clapped back at critics of Blake, calling out the hypocrisy of judging her for a few bad moments in interviews while ignoring her decades of hard work and success. His unwavering defense of Blake showed just how deep the family loyalty runs. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants cast. Blake's Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants co-stars America Ferrera, Amber Tamblyn, and Alexis Bledel proved that sisterhood isn't just for the screen. In a joint statement shared on December 22nd, the trio stood firmly behind Blake. As Blake's friends and sisters for over 20 years, we stand with her in solidarity as she fights back against the reported campaign waged to ruin her reputation, they wrote. The actresses highlighted Blake's courage in asking for a safe workplace and condemned the alleged efforts to discredit her voice. They also called out the exploitation of survivors' stories, which they described as astounding hypocrisy. Their statement ended with an encouragement to fans to read Blake's full complaint, showing just how seriously they're taking this issue. Amy Schumer. Comedian Amy Schumer wasted no time showing her support for Blake. On December 22nd, Amy posted a simple yet powerful message on her Instagram stories: "I believe Blake." Though brief, Amy's statement resonated with her followers, many of whom praised her for taking a clear and public stance. Known for her advocacy for women in Hollywood, Amy's backing of Blake was a natural extension of her commitment to standing up against injustice. Brandon Sklenar. Brandon Sklenar, who starred alongside Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni in It Ends With Us as Atlas, didn't hold back in showing his support for Blake. On December 23rd, the actor shared the New York Times article detailing Blake's lawsuit via Instagram, urging his followers to read her full complaint. "For the love of God, read this," Brandon wrote, tagging Blake and adding a red heart emoji to show his solidarity. Fans of the film took notice, with many praising Brandon for standing with Blake so openly. As someone who worked closely with both leads, his decision to publicly take Blake's side speaks volumes about the dynamics behind the scenes. Michelle Morone. Italian actor Michelle Morone made waves when he posted an emotional video on Instagram on December 23rd to defend Blake. "It's usually not my thing to make those kinds of videos, but I think it's time to stand up for a person I really love, and this person is Blake Lively," Michelle shared. He revealed that he met Blake while working on A Simple Favor 2, and even during their time together, he could sense something wasn't right. "I felt something was wrong, and I felt the pain," Michelle said, adding that the two had meaningful conversations while filming. The actor also expressed his frustration over the cruel and bad comments being directed at Blake, saying he was really tired of the negativity surrounding her.
"I personally met Blake during A Simple Favor 2. We shot this incredible film together, and I felt something was wrong."
Michelle's heartfelt video struck a chord with fans, many of whom commended him for speaking out so passionately. Jenny Slate. Jenny Slate, who appeared in It Ends With Us as Baldoni's on-screen sister, released a powerful statement on Today.com on December 23rd, voicing her support for Blake. "As Blake Lively's castmate and friend, I voice my support as she takes action against those reported to have planned and carried out an attack on her reputation," Jenny stated. "Blake is a leader, loyal friend, and a trusted source of emotional support for me and so many who know and love her." Jenny didn't mince words when describing the allegations against Justin Baldoni. "What has been revealed about the movement on Blake is terribly dark and disturbing," she said. "I commend my friend, I admire her bravery, and I stand by her side." Jenny's support is particularly significant given her close involvement with the project. Her public backing of Blake reinforces the idea that tensions behind the scenes were deeper than anyone initially realized. What do you guys think about these celebs standing with Blake? Let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a great day. Peace out.